Hello everyone, and welcome in this new video on the irregular lexical verbs. These verbs they don't follow the general rule of using the ed1 and ed2. I mean the ed in past and ed in past participle. They do have various changes in spelling, and these verbs are of three types. The first type, some verbs they don't have the de or te inflection. For example, we do have verbs like drink, drank, and drunk. We don't need to add the ed to have the de or te inflection within pronunciation. Some other verbs they do have variation in the base vowel. For example, when we say the base vowel, we say the main vowel of the verb. For example, find, found, past, and found past participle. We can see that we change the I vowel into O and O. The third type of the irregular lexical verbs, they do have various numbers of forms, and in order to explain this type, you need to think of the past as VED1. So when we say VED1, that is the verb in the past tense, VED1, and past participle is VED2, that is the verb in the past participle. And this type of verbs they do have various forms within the morphology of the inflection and derivation. The first class of verbs is when the VED1 is identical with VED2 but suffixation is used. What does this mean? So the VED1 spoiled and VED2 spoiled, they do have identical base vowel. So we have oi here and we have oi here, so the same base vowel. However, we do use suffixation. We do use the te suffixation. So spoil, the past tense is spoiled and the past participle is spoiled. So VED1 is similar to VED2 and we use the suffixation, which is the te. So the main vowel is similar or the same in both verbs, with the addition of suffixation, the te. Again, the first class of the irregular lexical verbs, in which the VED2 is similar to the VED2, the VED1 is similar to the VED2 because they do have the same base vowel, but we do have suffixation. We add suffixation, which is the te sound. So spoil, spoiled, spoiled. In the second class, VED1 is also similar to VED2, but the suffixation changes from one into another, or the suffixation I mean within the base vowel, not within the consonant. So feel, we do have felt past and felt past participle. So the VED1, the past, is similar to the VED2, which is the past participle, because they do have the same base vowel. However, the suffixation is used with the change of the base vowel. What does this mean? With the spoil, we do have the same base vowel. We have oi, oi, oi. Within feel, we do have a change in the base vowel. Here we have feel, we have e. Here we have felt, felt. So VED1 is similar to VED2. Suffixation also is used, but the base vowel is different in the three forms. This is the root or the stem, and here we have the past and the past participle. The third type of the irregular lexical verbs, all the three parts, the VED1, the stem, the VED1 and the VED2 are identical. They are similar, and there is no suffixation. For example, cut, cut, cut. So the base vowel, or the stem or the base verb is similar to the VED1, the past, and also is similar to the VED2, the past participle. There is no suffixation and there is no change in the base vowel. In the fourth type or fourth class of the irregular lexical verbs, the VED1 is similar to the VED2. However, there is no suffixation, but we do have change in the base vowel. So meet is met in the past tense and met in the past participle. So VED1 is similar to VED2. However, we don't have suffixation here. We cannot say that we have the T here. It is the same. We have the T here. So there is no suffixation, but there is a change in the base vowel. Here we have E, meet. Here we have met, and met. The fifth class, in which the VED1 is regular. It means that the VED1 is regular ED past tense. We add ed to the verb to make it past. However, the VED2 has two forms. One is regular and the other is nasal. For example, show, it is showed in the past, and it is shown in the past participle, or showed in the past participle. So showed could be showed, and could be showed and shown. Here we add the nasal consonant sound for the past participle. So VED1 is different from VED2. However, the VED2 has two forms. One of them is regular, which is showed, and the other one is nasal, which is shown. In the sixth class, we have the VED1 and the VED2 are irregular. They have various forms. So for example, we have break, broke, and broken. We have grow, and grown. So the VED1 is different from the VED2. The base vowel is different in the three forms. The suffixation is different from the three forms. So we do have various forms across the root, the VED1 and the VED2. The final class, which is the class 7, in which the VED1 and the VED2 are irregular. In this class there is no suffixation, but there is change within the base vowel. So for example, begin becomes begun and begun. So you see the difference between class 7 and class 6. In this class there is no suffixation. So begin, began, and begun. In this class we do have suffixation. We have the nasal n. So grow, grown. Here we don't have suffixation. I believe they are overlapping. So there is slight difference between this class and this class. All the difference that we have here is that we don't have suffixation here, but here we do have suffixation. So all what you need to know is to recognize difference between classes, the tiny difference between each class of the irregular lexical verbs. Thank you very much, and please subscribe for new videos.